Hello friends, welcome to another Wednesday Quickie. If today is your first time visiting our channel, we want to extend you a very warm welcome and invite you to check any of our over 400 videos that we have arranged in playlist, as they're going to be something entertaining and useful and instructional, we hope, for your enjoyment. If you've been here before but you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Today, as we said, is going to be an automotive quickie. It will be a quickie, it will be an automotive. Usually on our channel we'll do a midweek video that it is a tip, trick or automotive quickies, a fairly short video. And on the weekend we usually do a build, especially when we are done with our move. Right now we're on a small hiatus from builds. We do smaller builds and focus on small living versus our normal build, but we hopefully will have a workshop soon and we'll resume our normal building. But in the meantime, I hope you're enjoying our series in downsizing and with very small tool building and utilizing better your small living space, right? How would you call it? That's what we're doing at the time. So today we're going to talk about a very interesting maintenance tool that you have for your car. And this is this. What is this, Elpida?
What is it?
It is a vacuum.
Okay.
And no, we're not going to vacuum the car, meaning we're not going to vacuum inside the car. Mm-hmm. One of the downsides of parking outside is that these wonderful trees are close by, or in our case, directly above where you park, and they have the tendency to deposit these not so wonderful leaves. Now, one of the things that you need to do is go out in your car and collect them with your vacuum. This is not a very powerful vacuum, but that's okay. It can do what we want it to do. And why you need to do that? Why I said this is a maintenance issue?
Why do you need to do that?
Well, if we were to stop with the vacuum. If we were to open the hood, we're going to see, and in some cars you won't see it, but it's there. Stop it. Stop it. There are channels, and we're going to open the hood in a moment to see if we can see it in this car, but there are channels that are rainwater that comes from your windshield to get out of the car and out of the engine compartment, and usually there are weep holes somewhere here.
Weep holes.
Yeah.
Is
that what I said?
You did, but the way you said it sounds more like whip, so I wanted to say it again. And a good video to maybe reference to how compacted that stuff can get in there was the video that we did where we showed the repair for that Jetta.
Yeah, we can put it up.
Just as a link, so that you can see just how much debris can get down in those channels and block.
And we don't care about the debris, what we care is that it gets wet there and it actually rots the car from the inside.
Right.
So by the time you see it, there's a lot of damage,
so
right?
You're trying to prevent the debris from blocking that weeping hole.
And it is one on both sides, one on each side, I mean. And there are others in the car too. Like if you have a moonroof or a sunroof, it also has weep holes. And if they get dirty, they need smaller particles than this. And probably these we can just move them with a hand. I was using the vacuum for effect, you know. Because these are too big to go through. But as they age, they get very miniature and they go through and they
break down.
They do damage. So, well, we'll open the hood and see if we can see the path, and we'll show you what we find out. I don't remember how to open the hood. You will think I had a lot of cars. That was an excuse in the past, but now I don't. It's the only car I drive, right?
Right now, yeah.
And as you see, they love to collect there, right? Mm-hmm. Which is probably where our whip hole is. And it might even be back here. We'll see if we can see anything here. And I don't see anything. Well, I don't know, maybe it's here. I suspect it's in here, actually, you know, underneath the cowling.
Yeah.
Because if you look, yeah, it has to go that way. I mean, you won't necessarily see it, but again, we're going to reference you to that video we made, and you will see that it actually is there. I mean, you know, and it does a lot of damage, and I have to spend some time and clean all our cars. As you can see in one of our other vehicles, but you can see that there is a nice leaf collection in this vehicle as well, and we'll have to clean it, right?
Right.
Because again, all cars have it, and in that front panel, actually, that panel is...
So down here, it actually shows a little bit better. There's a hole here.
Right, that's the whip hole.
So everything's going to channel down in here. That's the hole, and then it's going to go down into this lower panel and drain out.
So the hole is fairly small, but the leaves are going to crumble with the sun.
Right,
and,
right.
You know,
so the debris gets smaller and can get down in there and block up that hole, and then...
And we know it does because we have shown actually what the end result is, which is very catastrophic, you know?
So that's what you're trying to prevent.
So the occasional removal of debris, especially leaves or small particles that collect here, can save you for very expensive maintenance down the line, right? So it is not just a matter of how the car looks, but it is really important on having your car maintained correctly. So yes, you might have not thought of it, but a vacuum is a very good automotive maintenance tool. I hope you enjoyed this small quickie, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, the other thumb works as well. Do you like that, the other thumb?
The other thumb, yeah.
Share, like, subscribe, and let us know what you would like to see in our channel. From the Garage Wizard and Elpida, stop! I probably cannot hear it anyway because we're using the good mic.
But you can hear it.
Which, by the way, our viewers are very attuned to, because when we had mic problems before we figured out what the problem was, we got comments about our sound quality. So, you know, you guys are on top of it, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, when you are in the middle of a video and you haven't troubleshot what happened, you will accept any sound. In fact, part of the one of the comments that was mono sound. God forbid, mono, not stereo. Can you believe that? I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
In any case, Elpida is ready to be done. So we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we're going to see you in a few days with a fun weekend project, I suppose. From the Garage Wizard and Elpida, we want to wish you a great week. Farewell, my friends.